The Chicago Magic, meanwhile, take on the McKinley Park Magmortars. And quite literally, the winner of this matchup should take over third place going into next week. So this is a huge matchup between the teams jockeying for the last playoff spot. Meanwhile, at the top of a division, there is actually a matchup between the Sharpshooters and the Armenians this week. This gives the Armenians a huge chance to close the gap to first place and that first round bye. Or the Sharpshooters can beat them and put them away for good, possibly giving them enough breathing room to the point where they lock up that bye. And in another matchup, the NWO Legacy are facing the Dirty Nannies. Now, while the Legacy have a healthy lead in first place, the Nannies definitely need to pick up a win to keep pace with the Fums and possibly close the gap. There's a little bit of controversy between this matchup, as it's been a little while since the Dirty Nannies have traded Big Papi David Ortiz to the Legacy. However, since then, David Ortiz has come around and started to be a little more like the Big Papi of old. Meanwhile, this video has surfaced and since circulated around the internet.
Jorge.
Yeah.
What's going on with your hat, man?
What's wrong with my hat, man?
I mean, it doesn't look like a ball player's hat. I mean, it looks all brand new, you know?
Just come out of the box.
I'm a catcher, man. I never had to wear that thing.
You gotta break this thing in. Hey, Wally. Wally. Hey, it's not what you think.
Well, David Ortiz and Jorge Posada have been reunited on the Legacy, and either way, keep your eye on this important matchup for Week 21. And real quick, let's get to the emails. And this week we actually received no emails again. So please send in those emails to wcwfantasyreport@gmail.com. Yes, it is real. And yes, you will have your email read on the air. I promise. Now, last week, Trino Ramon decided to come in, interfere with the report, give a little survey. And, I'm here to give the results of that survey, because I don't think they were very happy about it. He asked all of you what report you'd like to see this week, or moving forward for that matter. The NWO Fantasy Report received 1 vote. Meanwhile, the choice of other, or something new, received 2 votes. And WCW Fantasy Report received 3 votes. That's right, Trino Ramon, the fans have spoken, and apparently they don't like the NWO very much. What's kind of strange is that the NWO Fantasy Report only received 1 vote, which means that even the NWO members don't want to hear their own report. Interesting. And, that's why you're not here this week, talking crap. Although, kind of lonely and a little awkward that you haven't, done anything yet, or cut me off, or beat me up, or kidnap me. But I kind of like it. That's fine. And we're here to, like you said, give the fans what they want. And they wanted more of Thunder. Or maybe they just wanted more of the WCW Fantasy Report. But either way, it's here. You know what, Trino Ramon? I got an idea. How about I do my own survey? A Thunder survey. We'll ask all the fans out there how they feel about the NWO. Is it A, you're sick of them? B, you're kind of jealous of them and want to join? Or C, you enjoy them and think they spice up the league? So, make sure to log on, scroll over to the right, do a little clicking and vote. And we'll share the results with you next week, right here on the WCW Fantasy Report. Sorry. I am feeling a little sick this week, and which kind of reminds me that, closers this year have been a little rough overall. So it's a little bit of a down year. There's more closers than normal losing jobs and sucking. And closers have been really rough for me especially too. So, But, man, sometimes I wish I had a closer that could just, finish this report or finish cleaning my room or, do the last, 2 hours of work for me at work and I can go home early. Maybe kind of nice. Maybe kind of like this.
As an anchor, you always want that complete show.
And coming up, a Did You Know about sports.
So, Ken, how you feeling?
I'm fine. Never better. I'm great. I can go. Just let me finish like that.
You'll get him next show.
Sometimes you don't have your best stuff, so you got to bring in a closer. We usually handle it like professionals.
Thanks a lot.
It's all part of the game.
You're on. Please. Cue.
Welcome back to Sports Center. The subject...
Now remember, kids, this Sunday is the WCW Fantasy Football Draft. And remember to tune in to the league page sometime later this week for the first episode of the WCW Fantasy Football Report.